What's up, guys? Welcome to Hearthstone, Getting Stoned, a Hearthstone experience. I recorded 2 videos earlier. I don't know what the hell happened with the audio on them. They sound a little crazy, so I'm just going to redo the video here. We're going to play a control priest list that has Nzoth in it. So that's kind of interesting. It's kind of different. And this is a list from TIC, and I've only made 1 or 2 changes to the deck. And I'll explain them when we pop up into a game, so you can see what exactly has changed. It's actually pretty cool, man. And I really wish that the videos I uploaded earlier were working correctly, because I had great games with them. A couple losses, but I also had a bunch of wins, and I thought I did really well actually in those games. Anyway, so here's the list. All the deathrattle cards are 2 Tortollan Shell Raisers and 2 Crystalline Oracles. Those are only deathrattle cards in there, okay? And Nzoth is the way you bring these back. And it's just a control priest shell, so you get a lot of long late game value through these cards. You got Curious Glimmerroot, Crystalline Oracle. You have Elise and Shadow Vision, so you're always gonna have stuff to do as the game progresses on, right? And I personally, open the Waygate Mage. Now, this is actually going to be a lot harder to deal with than something like Freeze Mage or Burn Mage, because they're going to combo you out and win through combo. And unfortunately, that's just going to really put a big kink in your game plan. So hopefully we can pressure him enough in the early part of the game to kind of end the game before he gets into his combo, right? Which is Arcane Giants, Molten Giants into Time Warp into ending the game. And that's why I actually like, what is that card called? What is that card called? That is why I like, geez, man, it's bothering me that I can't think of this card's name right now. Inner Fire Divine Spirit. That's kind of why I like that, because it just has better play to it. We're going to build a board here, okay? So we're just going to try to go as big as possible. And what I'm doing is I'm putting my biggest threats on the outside to prevent against Meteor, a big Meteor turn. I could have, I could have healed. That's an option. But at this stage in the game versus my particular opponent, I want to develop the board as big as I can, before he starts comboing a lot of cards in hand, casting a lot of spells. I want to put some sort of semblance of pressure on him. Because look, he's already at, what, 15? How many cards? So you know what has happened? He's played Arcane Intellect twice, and he's played Arcanologist twice. So that has dug him pretty deep into the deck. As you can see, he's boasting quite a large card advantage there. So even though I'm giving up 1 damage, I can keep the rest of my board very strong. And in this particular situation, I'm not going to overcommit with the Priest of the Feast, because I don't want to lose it to Frost Nova plus Doomsayer, right? So chances are he doesn't have it, but he's drawn half of his deck already. So these are things I need to worry about. We got Secret up. That's likely to be Ice Block or Ice Barrier. Unless he, what did he cast then? No, it's a 3-mana secret, so you can get this from Primordial. Right? Alright, cool. So he's already got 3. He's almost complete with the quest. Like I said, this is probably the strongest card in the deck. or this is at least the strongest when you have synergy with Lyra. So I'm obviously going to play them out because I already have the Elites and I already have the Lyra and I have Priest of the Feast. So I have cards that synergize well with the coin already in hand. So, you know, I'm going to cast a lot of spells here. I'm feeling pretty confident. Okay, one card. Oh well. We'll take it. You know, one card is something. So. Yeah, it's crazy how much stuff he has been able to play. Let's play this. Like, he's 2 spells away from being done. And right now his hand has nothing that he can create to complete the quest. But he's pretty close, man. I am worried. There's a Doomsayer, so I have the answer to Doomsayer. So we're okay here. Let's go off with Lyra. Let's get some cards. Okay, so we'll buff this. Let's get that out of range of dying. Let's maybe use a coin. Get ourselves another card. It's nothing really worth playing for here. Like if we you know, we could maybe get an Ungoro pack. No, because let's do. Oh gosh, if I heal, I'll be at 9 cards. No, why not? Let's do that. Let's go to 9. Let's go to 9. So this is at least threatening, you know, some form. Like, you know, he's at 4, so getting awfully close to completing the quest. There's a scary thing here. I can't keep him too low because I risk losing to Molten Giant. You know what I mean? Like, that line of play might just kill me. And that's like, this is, come on, really? That happened? Like, that's... What are the chances of that, man? What can I get? Like, is there a card that I can get that's gonna... Okay, well, we'll play this first. It's kind of weak. Can't really heal anything up. Oh, gosh. Don't like it. Don't like it, because this is a situation where I don't want to burn a card, man. I really don't want to burn a card. This board is very susceptible to... Ah, gosh, let's do it. Let's just hope we don't burn something like Ungoro Pack or Nzoth. Like Dragonfire Potion we can burn. We might be okay with that. See, I'm really worried that he drops double Giant and then Quest. Okay, it looks like he's not going to find it. So. We're not completely dead here. I'm worried, like, you know. Okay, so Dragonfire Potion, that's actually the best possible card I could lose in this situation. Let's go big, I guess. Let's go the biggest body, I guess. There's 10 cards. We're just like really in this weird state here. That's the one thing about Lyric, kind of, you know. When you start drawing cards, Lyra forces you to play creatures on board. So, So there's 2 more things you can cast. So he can go off next turn. Like, is there a way for me... That's a smart play. Mukla of the Veil. Like, now you see the obvious situation here. The obvious problem for me. Oh, gosh, that's the card that you don't want to bring. I mean, I guess I steal it and just hope that he doesn't have... So I'm just going to keep him at 4. Reasoning being, like, I'm hoping it won't be that cheap to play the spell. I don't know. Like, this sucks, right? Because he has quest done, like, drops 4 giants, and then plays Time Warp, and I lose, you know? So, I mean, you know, it's kind of a bummer. But you can see... Like, I'm getting a lot of value in my hand. I'm getting too much value in my hand, actually. I think Exodia Mage is not that bad. I think it's actually a pretty good deck. I've actually been playing it recently, and I think could be pretty strong, so... Okay, he's got the other version of Exodia Mage. So I think he loses. So we're going to hit it first. Let's just break this. Okay. Kill. It's just kind of one of those things where we need cards, so free up some space in my hand. Embrace the Shadow. Let's grab a new card. Let's play 4. So the scariest thing here is just, and which he might have, he's only got 5 cards in the deck, is the combo. Is just losing to the combo. But this is okay. He's lost. He doesn't know. But we got the reach. So it's cool. Gotta win there. I don't care what anyone says, Burgley Bully. So good. One win. Queue up immediately. It was interesting. You know, I don't know what was he on the combo game plan? Like against the mage deck that has all the you know, maybe he had the Sorcerer's Apprentices in his hand. That could have possibly been the thing. I think that version of Exodia Mage is weak. I think the version that has the Giants is much stronger. Much stronger, because there's just so many more lines of play. Okay, Shaman, I don't know. I was watching TAC play, and I feel like he struggled in this matchup a bit. So, I don't know, this could be hard. Well, we got Potion of Madness, that's a good card. Because we have the Potion, I'm going to keep the Glimmer Root, because we also have the Coin. So, you know, I do want cards like Oracle, Northside Cleric. And we got the Oracle, that's cool. So... Let's see. He mulliganed everything back. Hopefully he doesn't have a 1-drop, you know. And we can come out with the Oracle, which is not a strong play. Oracle turn 1 is not strong, but at least it's something to do. And a lot of people think like, okay, well, you know, at least Oracle smooths out your curve. I mean, to me, I guess, but who cares if you play a turn 1 weak play? You know what I mean? Like, I almost rather have a Firefly, but, you know, this is a Control Priest deck. We want later game value, so there is RNG involved here. So we'll play Oracle. That's what fucking TIC played. So that guy's pretty good. Let's try it out. Let's see how it works, right? It's not that bad of a card. See, this is why I like Firefly or like not even playing anything on turn 1. Because simply look at this. Like, it does nothing. It does nothing. Yeah, I get a card, and yeah, maybe I prevent 1 damage to the face. But it doesn't do any trading well. Like, you know, all it does, which is, I guess, kind of a thing, is at least it takes out a 1 damage so that it allows for a better potion turn later. Like, and I guess that would be a relevant aspect of the card. So, alright, so either he's playing Evolve or he's playing Aya, but he's not playing both. Like, so which card is he rather playing? It's likely he'd rather play Evolve. So this is probably Token Shaman, so we're going to take Evolve. So he is playing Aya, so he's playing Control Shaman or Jade Shaman. So that's a lot of info here. Now, we learned 2 things, okay? Sure, we didn't get Aya. But one thing we learned for sure is that he's certainly playing... so I'm going to do something cool here. I'm going to do this. Before anything, we're going to go do this. Okay, we can take Pain. Sure, we'll take Pain. Reason why... Oh, God, I'm so dumb. Why did I take it? Fuck it. We'll take it. The reason why I was taking Pain was because I already have a Dragonfire in hand. So I already have that answer for, you know, him filling out the board. But it's likely that this is a Control Priest list, you know, or a Control Shaman list. It's not really playing a lot of the cards that I would expect. So, okay, well, let's do this first. Let's hope for the value trade. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's play a card on the board. Okay, so remember he's playing that Token Shaman, getting Jade Shaman. Okay, we're definitely taking Flame Tongue, right? Okay, yeah. He's got Flame Tongue. No surprise there. Some weird Elemental Shaman shit going on. Kind of an interesting situation, but I'm going to value the 3 life more, and we'll just play on the board. Let's get some bodies. He already used 1 Devolve. Sure, fine. And he doubled up in a Calamos. That's good. That's a big turn. So on 6. Okay, we'll do this first. Let's trade it out. And in this situation, I value the Radiant more because of the mana discount. And like all else thing, like 1 damage is not as good to me as a couple mana discount. I find that much more important. Summon 2/3 elementals with taunt. That is mean, man. That's mean, fam. That's mean. And I gotta build a board, so do this. Like, I could have attacked the face there, but I gotta play around Devolve, I think. Yeah, like, I don't know if what I just did was the right play, you know. Because I do have kind of like a board wipe, right? So. That's something. Control Elemental Shaman. Interesting. It kind of sucks to miss right there. I didn't have any cards to draw. It's kind of tough. Remember, Oracle, like right now, there's not a lot of value that I'm going to grab from my cards. Okay, I can play this and keep it on the board and let it rock. I mean, Flame Tongue would still kill this no matter what, even if I did Shadow Word Pain. So we're just going to keep it on there. Force him to use the inopportune cards that he wants to trade, and then we'll kill the Flame Tongue with the Pain. So put some value on the board. This is a scary thing. I want to start drawing into the 2 shell raisers and that remaining crystalline oracle because I need to get more value. And that's why I kind of don't like this Nzoth win condition. But you imagine if I played Divine Spirit as the win condition instead, it still wouldn't have a strong effect on the board, right? So, okay, well, all right. So we're gonna have to, you know, we're just gonna death it. So actually, you know what? I'll shadow word, and then I'll do this. So this way he feels like, okay, maybe that guy, maybe this priest player just top tech that shadow word and didn't have another shadow word, so I can drop my bigger blaze callers later. No, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. We're far behind. We need to drop shell raisers. And we need, you know, I hate to say it, but we need an oracle here because we need to refill our hand with shit, you know? You know, we don't have vision, so we're only going to get one at least play. It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. And, you know, really, I mean, he's got 7 cards. I got 3 cards in hand. And the value really came from a double Servant of Calamos. It really filled up his hand a lot. And we got a lot of value. It was great for him. Not so great for us. What do we do? What do we do? The Nzoth for 1 is desperate, so fuck it, we'll clear. We'll clear. We can't. You know what I mean? Like, how many turns am I gonna pass and just let him hit me with 4 damage on totems? You know, at some point I gotta do something, dude. So he hasn't really played a lot of the Jade cards yet, so you know, obviously I don't want to get rid of that Dragonfire Potion, but it's kind of preventing me from doing much else. That's cool. Elise is cool. And like I said, this is why I don't like not having more death rattle minions in the deck. Like, I don't understand how this win condition. Yeah. Okay, so he hexed Elise, that's fine. Tortolin, that would be great here. I mean, it's not great, but it's alright. So we'll play Tortolin. Tortolon. Now, how greedy do you want to get? I mean, am I okay living with pulling back 1 Tortolin and a... Because we've only seen 1 devolve. Probably has a 2nd devolve. Am I okay with just pulling a Tortolin and a Curious Glimmerroot? Or, I'm sorry, a Crystalline Oracle? Is that enough value out of my 10 drop? It's hard to say. It seems like such a weak win condition to me, to be honest. Like that 5-card package, Nzoth, 2 Tortolins, and a Crystalline Oracle. Not that strong. Here we go. And like, that is what Nzoth should be. Like, you know, of all cards, man. I mean, we lost. What can I do here? We're dead. Bloodlust might win right here, right? No, probably not. Look at this value. You're gonna tell me you're gonna get these 3 cards back? Fuck, man. I'm not sure what to have done, really. Like, okay, I kind of lucked out here, I guess. So we'll do this. We'll make this play. It's lit, fam. Like, gosh, you know, another fucking thing is, yeah, Priest is in such a fucking weird position, like, weird spot, like in the meta, like, okay, just scorch guys like that, man. Well played. What can you do? I guess this guy's mad because I beat him a few times before. We'll go with this play. This is stronger. The random cards are stronger than other lines of. Oh my God, that's just fucking. What can I do, man? At least we got the Oracle here. At least. It's not good. It's not looking good, man. See, the problem that really is that, okay, great. I get to play the Nzoth, but he can just simply devolve it. And that fucks me, man. Well, fuck it, let's see. I mean, it's tough, man. Shaman is strong deck, dude. Or Shaman is a strong class. I can't complain. You know what I mean? Like, we lost a tough game. That's just how it is. Let's play one more with this deck. Like, oh my gosh, man. I wonder what kind of meta TIC was facing. We'll want to play this deck. Like, shit, dude. Oh, did he only queue against fucking Jade Druid or something? Because, or Pirate Warrior? Like, why would you want such a weak? You know, actually, it's not that the end game is weak. It's that Devolve is so strong. That's simply what it is, man. Devolve is just too strong a card. We need to get on the board early this matchup, so we're gonna get rid of these things, and we're gonna really hope for it. Yeah, actually, Dirty Rat. It's actually okay, I think, in this matchup. We didn't get it, but we did get some early game cards that we can play. You know, Radiant Elemental's nice. You know, it's good tempo play. Especially since we got a potion. These are nice things. Yeah, we're just gonna go to play the double Oracle. I maybe should have played the Radiant. Actually, yeah, I probably should have played the Radiant. And that was a dumb play. Don't make that play. I should have used all my mana. interesting. So here he's going to walk in a turn 4 with access to like True Silver Champion, things of that nature. So, do I play the Radiant knowing that he's going to have that at his disposal? Oh, actually, sorry, no, it won't even be turn 4. We're good. I'm going to do that. There's no point in forcing the trades for him. Let's make him make those. Just build a board. Oh, we got our own True Silver. That's cool. It's actually going to work out a lot better than I thought. So we'll steal this. Oh, that's nice. Even though I feel like it's important to play on curve, I still want to build a board of creatures. So I'm going to make this play even though it doesn't make use of my curve. It's still the right play, I think. Metrologist, cool. Secret, cool. Hey, baby. You look nice. That's good. Let me finish this now. Alright, so let's just try to kill it first, I guess. It's kind of a weird play, right? Okay, we're gonna just kill that. It's a dangerous card. So get rid of it. And I don't want to overplay into a board wipe, so we're just gonna put a weapon up. Because I'm gonna be able to drop a Tyrion in the next 2 turns, so at least having a weapon up now, I'll be able to use it, the charges here liberally, you know what I mean? So it's fine. You know what, if Cleric gets me 1 card, it's worth it. So let's do that. Let's draw, see what we get. That mental's nice. But let's slow play it. I mean, this is nice. Like, this is already worth it just to get the Tyrion off of the Nzoth. So +6 took a +6. Interesting. It's getting a lot of value there. It's cool though because this is a pretty threatening board. So I probably see him using Equality Consecrate here. But I mean, even that's not going to be enough to kill a Tyrion. So yeah, well, might be better than I think. Like he's gotten a lot of value out of cards so far, but we got 10 cards in hand. Couple of Ivory Knights. Like things are looking pretty good for him, but I too am feeling pretty confident in our board. Like we're really pressing the issue. He really needs to use Equality Consecrate or Equality Pyro. I'm pretty okay with those lines of play. Let's just build. I always got to keep the board clear out of fear of Spike Ridge Steel. Like, I mean, if we can make him, if we can force him to use a double equality, that would be really nice. So. Let's force that. Let's do that. Let's see. We got a nice combo. Very quality Dragonfire, so that's nice. Let's not get too greedy. Ooh, wow. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm liking that. Now he doesn't have first, so I'm not going to be afraid. You know, if I want to heal for 20, I'll just heal for 20. So that, you know, I remember he has this in the deck. So 2 creatures. Get value out of these. Let's see. It's a big one. Or no rush. Use both equalities, so we don't have to worry about that type of board wipe. I'm worried about double Drake, but I'm just going to equality if he has it. Still kind of worried about what is that card called? Okay. Don't like that. Like, I really need to see hate to make this play. This is tough, dude. This is tough. I didn't want to make that play. Maybe I should have just Dragon Fired. I don't know. I really want to use Equality there. That's going to be a big problem. So, I have to use the Dragon Fire here. I'm also saving for Tyrion. I haven't seen the Shadow or Death yet. We have 2 of those, so. We need to get a Death, and we need to get a Pack or Visions or something. If we get any spell, which are remaining 10 cards, 7 of them are spells, or 6 of them are spells, we're going to have to play a Lyra out. This is, yeah, we knew that he was going to play that, so that's nothing. I mean, it's not nothing, but I'm not dead. By no means. Discover a spell, okay? Discover a spell. That's difficult to choose. Guess we take Nova. That's really difficult to choose. I'm really worried about the dragons, you know what I'm saying? That's the card that I worry the most about here. So this is fine. It's such an awkward position because will he be able to kill a Lyra if I play it out? He's already used both True Silver Champions. You know what? I don't feel like he can kill it. Like, you know, this is only a 2/6. I don't think he's gonna find 3 damage to kill this. So I feel like I'm gonna get this Lyra off. Yeah, and I haven't drawn a death yet. That's kind of crazy. That's no 412. Fuck you. Not liking that. So let's get some spells off. Let's do this first. Wow. Okay, I want them to go pack, obviously. Let's kill some cards. He's gonna want to kill that, dude. So I learned 2 things. I learned that he hasn't drawn the Tyrion yet, so that's kind of a big deal. Damn, we got another Tyrion. So his Tyrion's at the bottom of the deck. That's a good thing for us. He's gonna trade that. Right? Take the death. Okay. This is nice. We got a lot of Lake Value. These are 8 cards. We got 11 cards plus the 2 packs. So he's not drawing anything off that. So it's kind of good for us. Now we can force a Tyrion. Okay, well, not Tyrion. No big deal. Let's just play a Tyrion. Right? Let's do that. Let's do that. Just in case it kills a Tyrion off, right? How many of those of that card does he have? It's crazy. That's tough. This is scary. There's a Tyrion. So he drew the Tyrion really late. Let's do this fun game here. Oh. Do that, do this, do this. Do this. Okay. Another Lyra. Oh my cards. This is nice. This is nice. This is pretty nice. We have a big Lyra turn. Yeah, Doomsday. Double Doomsday. He doesn't know. We can clear this out, so. We're going to do more than clear it out. We're going to get cards. Yep. So that's pretty awesome. We got a lot of value. He has no Go pack. He cannot match this value. He's lost. So. Awesome. So there you go, guys. There you go, guys. It's a pretty cool deck. The only thing about it is the game just take way too long, but it was pretty fun. Hope you like it. Follow me on Twitter. We're gonna shoot the shit.